Hello, sweet spirits. Welcome back to my pajama party. All joking aside, welcome back to Fairy Like Tarot and Readings. I hope everybody's doing good today. Doing well, healthy. I didn't know what I said down there. I know now. Okay. Anyways, it's been a nice little break I took there. I want to thank everybody that came out to Oxford Music during Beer Fest in Oxford Town here. I really did enjoy reading everybody, and don't forget you get a free reading for coming out in person and buying a reading during that event. Those of you that may or may not be watching, I remember your vibes. Anyways, it's been a good day here. Just been recuperating from this weekend. I hope everybody had fun and safe Halloween, and I hope y'all are taking advantage of this beautiful full beaver moon tonight. If you have any good luck charms, it's a great idea to get them out there and charge them up. So when you have something that's good luck, or like, you know, you like to wear, or be it crystals, what have you, you can cleanse them in the sun and then charge them in the moon. When the moon is waxing or full, and waxing means it's filling up, that's when you want to put like good luck, or bring me money, bring me good vibes, that sort of thing. And then when it's waning or getting smaller, it's a good time for things that you wear for protection, to put that energy of protection. You take away the bad vibes, take away karmic people from my life, take away people that do not serve the highest and greatest good, take away habits that do not serve our highest and greatest good. Oh man. But yeah, I tell you what, I really had to charge up after that weekend. I did so many readings, not just for the event, but later on, after chilling with some friends, I did a few readings here and there. If you catch me out and about and the vibe feels right, I'll most often read your reading, especially if I'm not being too ADD that night, which a lot of times when I'm out with my friends, you will catch me being very ADD and very distractible. But anyways, we'll go ahead and get into it. I was feeling a pull from these cards, my holographic rainbow deck, and feeling a pull from the rainbow light tonight. It's been some good vibes out there, and there's been some crazy ones. I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you, it's just been kind of an ebb and flow with certain people that I have no choice but to encounter in my life, and noticing when their craziness picks up and whenever things start to smooth out. And I hope that we're finally in an area where we can smooth out, because I'll tell you what, all's I gotta say, this stuff's gonna come back to them trying to stir the shit pot. They're gonna have to lick the spoon. Having a beautiful detox tea mixed with chamomile tonight. And I really like these teas too. I think it's called Yogi. They come with little sayings on the tea bag. Tonight it says, you are the master of your judgments, your decisions, and your actions. Yes, I am. And it's important for all of us to have personal accountability and be good to your word, because you're only as good as your word. And if you have no personal accountability, that makes you a liar. Something just buzzed in here like a phone. And that was not my work phone. Weird. Anyways, we'll get to it for real this time. All right, Spirit, Guardian Angels, Ancestors. What do we have for the collective on this beautiful full moon tonight? Tell me more, tell me more. Da-na-na-na-na. Comes from Grace. If you don't know, a little bit before my time. Okay. Whoa, and I just found a freaking... Oh, I hope this doesn't set the tone for the reading. I just found an oracle card on the floor, until death do us part. I'm going to set that aside because I don't think we find things on the floor, especially cards, for no reason. All right, collective that we're reading tonight is Page of Swords in the inverse position, upside down. Okay. What else? Whoa. Okay, look. We're going to have to chill with all this flippity flip now. There's too many. They do not feel right. All right, where are we at? What is going on with Page of Swords? Okay, then we got Six of Wands. Oh, let me show you guys. Page of Swords, but it was in reverse. I feel like there's a lack of movement towards a celebration because we got the Six of Wands. Excuse me. Man, I made a killer beef stew tonight. Oh, and we've got King of Pentacles coming out to the party. Got Ace of Cups in reverse. In reverse. And then, una más, por favor. Okay, we've got the moon coming out. Man. All right, so yeah, it feels like some stagnant energy, not wanting to move forth right now towards this inevitable celebration. It appears we've got an offer coming in of money from somebody that's very intelligent and cunning. At the same time, we got the Ace of Cups in reverse. And it might have something to do with things that are hidden from you. This is very flippy floppy. We need to know more about this. That's not very clear. Thank you. Now we have the Chariot. Okay. You're a champion. And then we have Temperance coming in. This is very... What is going on, y'all? Temperance as far as celebrations. Okay. You want to rush in, but you're not ready to rush in. Because you know your worth. You know that you're the champion. And they're saying have patience for this celebration that's ahead. Have patience for this thing that you've been waiting for. Okay, thank you. I'm so glad they're popping out one at a time. We've got the Hierophant in reverse over the King of Pentacles. Not paying attention to the better instincts for the love of money. Moving away from the spiritual to look more at the 3D world items such as money and all these lovely pleasures that we enjoy in this life, in this matrix, versus paying attention more to the spiritual side of things. Ace of Cups. One at a time, please. There it is. All right, we've got Two of Pentacles in reverse over the Ace of Cups. Huh. Spirit want to challenge me tonight. They said you took off too long. You had a lovely vacation. Let's really give you a message. It's Two of Pentacles coming to end juggling things with someone that had an Ace of Cups for you. Maybe this offer was again. We'll come back to that. What's up with this moon? Please. And thank you. Knight of Swords. Now we have the High Priestess in reverse. I don't know if the... I don't know if the Knight of Swords had anything to do with that. We'll come back to that. If it's meant to pop out, it'll pop out, or some similar energy. All right, can we get more on the Chariot and the Page of Swords in reverse? Queen of Cups in reverse. This reading is so befuddling right now. I'm about to pull out some daggone selenite and put it on my third eye. You want to rush, that's what it is. You don't feel ready to rush towards the queen, who is beautiful with a cup of love for you. You want to, but you're not ready to rush towards her. She's not ready to receive you either. You are not ready for this fool's journey. This is landing on temperance. We got the fool here in reverse. Okay, so it seems to me that you might have a situation where you have love on the table. You can see it or feel it. You feel that you deserve this, but Spirit's asking you to have patience before you bust out on this fool's journey, before you just rush forth with an offer. It has something to do with the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant in reverse. I think it's maybe the energy you're in is not up to par. You're not focused. You're focusing on one thing more than the other. You're focusing too much on money and on reputation comes to mind there. All right, more on that, please. More on the Hierophant in reverse and the King of Cups. We got King of Wands in reverse. You know, a lot of kings here. I really feel like I'm reading a masculine energy for sure. You know, you could be female that has a masculine energy, but regardless, this feels like a masculine energy. And it's like you've got a lot of plans in your head. And yeah, you're not following your intuition. You're too focused just on one thing. You're not seeing the whole picture. The Fool, we've got the Sun. Okay, yeah, you're fired up. You've got the fire in your belly. You're ready for this thing to happen. You're ready to venture forth into this. But what you might not be seeing, because you kind of got the blinders on, is that you're focusing too much on the money. You're focusing too much on just that one thing. And that's the things, that's what's hidden from you, is the High Priestess. She came out in reverse under the moon. So this is a highly spiritual person, and you're the Hierophant, and you're not following that mode. She's not quite in that mode either. This is why the timing's not right. You're not ready to do. On the moon. Okay. Knight of Swords. It popped back out in reverse. I didn't want to read it because it was kind of, I couldn't tell if I picked it up sideways or what, but it came back out under the same spot where it fell out to begin with. So it's in reverse. Instead of rushing forth yet, then once you slow your roll, calm down. What else, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, we got some Eight of Swords energy. This is making you feel bound up. Like maybe you're feeling like it's not fair. Very impatient, masculine energy, just, can we get it done already type of feeling. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck. We got the Two of Swords too. 8 and 2 of Swords. You're just like, And there's the moon up in the corner with the Two of Swords too. You're not seeing what is binding you. You are not seeing the very key that is in your hand to get you out of this. Maybe you're trying to be too forceful with the situation. I can't say that on YouTube, but preemie. That's better slang from what I heard in my head. You're going too fast, too hard, and you're a little too excited. You're jumping the gun, sir. You need to slow down. Sir, madam, they, whatever you prefer. I'm happy with it. Happy for you. But I'm not happy for this situation you're in, because I get the excitement. I'm feeling the excitement. It's just like, you want this. It's coming in. You know that you deserve this. Maybe you've had visions. You've got the Hierophant on the board, and I feel like that's more of your energy. You know, you've got intuition and everything, but your judgment is clouded. Let's see more on this Fool in reverse, please. Oh. We got the, well, we got the Three of Swords, but it was in, like, kind of sideways. Oh, I see. Okay. So, I feel like you're coming out of a broken heart. That's why it came out sideways. You think you're done healing, but you're not done healing. This, I'm feeling, okay, so I got Three of Pentacles in reverse. So instead of a collaboration, I feel like this is a third-party situation that maybe someone broke your heart cheating. And it's got you stuck in your head a little bit in a way that is not going to be healthy for you to move forward. With somebody offering you a cup of love at this time. So, I mean, there's a lot of times we think that we're healed and we're ready for something, but there's higher powers that know better. And you just got to follow that path. Because if you try to rush it, you're just going to make it happen even slower. And that's the last thing you want. So now is a good time to do some reflecting, especially with, since we're at full moon, it will be waning moon tomorrow night. And that's a good time to reflect and heal things. All right, King of Wands in reverse, Hierophant, and all that jazz, and King of Pentacles. Okay, cool. We've got the 1111 card, Four of Wands. So it looks like, you know, this is going to end up happening. This is inevitable, and I think maybe this is why you're so excited, is because you know that this is universe's payback for you, for all the good things that you've done in your life, all the good karma that you've put out here. You know that, oh, excuse me, you know it's coming. You know it's coming to you. And that's why you're so excited and you're trying to jump the gun. But really what you need to do is heal. Because instead of being the King of Pentacles right now, you're being the Page. A little naive, a little immature. You're coming with a smaller offer than what potentially you could be coming in with if you do your healing. And I have a feeling that your love intended might not be ready either. Can we get more on the Sun, please? We got more for 1111. Yeah. You have to go through, we got Death in reverse. You've got to let go of some things, basically what they're saying. You've got to let, so like upright, I feel like it's new, it's fresh, just some, you know, current situation. But in reverse, you're still kind of hanging on to some of that energy from this past partner and situation. And you certainly do not want to carry that into anything in the future, really, whether you have a loved one or not. You're not going to be your best self if you're sitting there ruminating on what could have been, or if things have been different or whatever. You know, if it's over, it's over. Just let it go, because you don't want to get caught back in a karmic cycle or loop. And we have under the Sun, yeah, Nine of Pentacles. And we have Six of Cups. So I feel like this person that you are intended for with this belly full of fire you have, she's abundant, she's prosperous, and this feels like a soulmate that wants to bring you a cup of love as well. Sharing the journey popped to mind. She wants you to put down that load you've been carrying so heavy for so long. Okay, that was it. All right. Let's more on this Knight of Swords in reverse and the Moon, please. Tadu, tadu, tadu. Too much, too much, too much. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Okay. We've got Seven of Cups. So you are going to have some offers coming in. I see Knight of Cups. This is striking me as like a brother. someone that loves you very much, or maybe just like a friend or a cousin or somebody with a masculine energy that really, really loves and cares about you, and they want to give you some advice. Before I get to that, on this situation, under the moon, they want to bring some clarity and bring love, and maybe share their own story with you. They do, what did I mention earlier? Don't get caught on the Wheel of Fortune. Well, it's popping out upright along with this King of Cups. So I feel like this is somebody that has been in your situation specifically, and they want to share what they've been through so that you can learn from what they went through so you don't make the same mistakes they did. And they don't want you to miss out on your Three of Cups, the celebration of love. And we had the World, and the way it landed was right on top of the 1111 card. And it was also touching the Sun. It's touching the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. And yeah, so this is all, and it, yeah, the King of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant, it touched all those cards. So this is all tying together in the end. All they're asking, as it was from the get of the reading, the very beginning, they just want you to have some patience. They want you to let go of shit from the past. I was guided to say that specifically. You gotta let go of this shit, man. You gotta let go of it. That resonates for anybody. That just came out that way. All right, Page of Wands in reverse over here too. So yeah, you gotta get back into following your instincts. Pray. Meditate, whatever it is that aligns you in a spiritual way, do it. Do the things. You must do the things. All right, so until death do us part, found on the floor at the very beginning of the reading as the Page of Swords in reverse popped out. I guess we're going to go ahead and pop into those oracle cards and see what else they got to say for us. All right. And that's the important part. All over the floor. Like, I know that felt like a lot more. I'm gonna move this and try not to knock things over because that's my jam. All right. Oh, Lordy. All right. Hey, there's my little pyrite from last time. My little pyrite buddy. I don't know where that came from. Other day at the gas station. Ooh, excuse me. I was paying for something and my little pyrite was right there in my little money sack, whatever you want to call it, my little sachet. It's a very wise decision to keep pyrite wherever you keep your money, like if you're female or if you're a person that carries a purse, because it helps you, or it's supposed to help you prevent from spending foolishly. Anyway, so we've got Mars popping out with hot, passion, lust, anger, attraction, vitality, and action. So I feel like that's the energy you're kind of sitting in right there. You're very passionate about this person that you want to be with. You're very lustful, having some, you're angry this is not happening. You got that attraction going. Dude. Okay. Maybe the anger extends from that third party situation. We got external party coming here. There's situations. So I feel like there, in your past love life, that there was that going on. And that's something that you got to let go of. Yeah, the separation of love right there. That all came out together. But this was fated. This was fated to break up. This is your Wheel of Fortune coming out. Again, third time mentioned. First time said it out of my blab hole. And then the tarot cards. And now we got it in the oracle cards. The Wheel of Fortune's here. And let's see, what else popped out to the floor? You should be expecting an apology whatever this person did to you, I feel like they do want to apologize. That is no excuse to go back to a karmic. If they're sorry and they're truly sorry, that's great. But if you've learned your lesson from this cycle, move on. And then, yeah, what I say? New cycle, karmic completion, travel, fulfillment, success after the quest, success. And Venus, love offer. I don't know, I feel really strongly that this person that you are intending to be around really wants to make the love offer, and maybe that is when the timing will come. Can I get just one more concerning that? Thank you. Watching, spying. Don't go stalking this person. I'm going to tell you what, from someone that's been stalked, that does not feel good. It is not sexy. It is not romantic. I don't care what the movies portray it to be. It is scary. And you might get your ass kicked. I keep swords around for a reason. Anyways, yeah, you don't know what she be packing. Don't go watching or spying. Although I feel like maybe they might be kind of posted on you now that you've left. I don't know. Maybe you've been contemplating. Oh, yeah. But don't worry. You're going to get your love and kisses. It's coming. It's coming. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, I remember. Don't worry. Never forget, it's the first time, the last time we never met. Okay, I don't know why that song's in my head. Maybe it's for one of y'all out there. Oh, why always beneath the shelf? I can't see good down the shelf. All right, so we have talent coming out. We have conflict, addictions. We've got a timing card of summer. You got some conflict with addictions, but you're talented, or someone you know. Somehow, these are some challenges we're facing right now. I feel like these are some of the things that you need to face and consider before trying to charge forth towards this beloved. I don't know why my TV just turned on. This room does that. I've come home from work before and my ceiling light's on, and it's one of those doohickey ones with the remote control. It's sitting on my desk. There's no animals in here. No, anyway. Injustice. Well, that's not fun. Tell me more. I want to know. Thank you. Yep. Time to rest and hermit. You got to heal. You got to fully heal. You really got to dig in. Dig your heels in so that you can become that full person in the right vibration so that you can be with the one you love. You got raving reviews. I think that goes with talent. Pure soul. Either you're a pure soul, either you're a pure soul, or they are. I think you're the pure soul. Whether you feel like it or not. Yeah. Deserted, abandonment, injury. That was a weird reading tonight. Any more? Any more? I caught it that time. Oh. That's funny. Okay, I read happiness, okay? And then as I looked down at the law, innocent popped out. So there's some type of injustice going out that you were innocent about. Maybe it has something to do with small talk. Why do I always get itchy when I read? My legs always want to itch when I start reading. Well then. Wondering what cards to pull. We'll go for an otherworldly. Y'all, I'll tell you what, I've been missing some cards. And a tarot reader can never have too many cards. Ever. Just like I can never have too many books. Good books. I've had some crappy books in my time. Like literally, oh my goodness. Shout out to Susie that gave me that crappy book that she didn't like either. Oh my goodness, the girls here in town, they had a book club. And there's one book in particular, and she gave it to me one day. I think I made it a little bit further than her in the book. I don't know. I don't remember if she finished reading it or not. But I'll tell you what, it was the most ridiculous thing ever. It really was. All right, let me clear the energy on these thinking about that. All right. What do we have for collective, please? And thank you. Oh, we got 2 cards popping out. Cool, and I've never seen these 2 pop out before. Okay. Oh, let's do 3, because that felt very strong when I looked at that. Excuse me. So the first one popping out in my hand is the Prince. Feel your masculine energy that I'm reading. And I mean, you could be female with a princely demeanor. Okay, we gotta get out of the IV 12. 12. Prince, masculine. The Prince possesses a rare essence, a fusion of awakening masculinity and childhood, childlike naivety. It's funny, I can't read it, but I can say it if I close my eyes. So, yeah, a fusion of awakening masculinity and childlike naivety. He explores with curiosity and open-mindedness and without responsibility. Gradually, he awakens, thirsting for knowledge and sovereignty of his new journey to become king. From the untouched landscapes of his childhood, he sets off the journey using his playful nature and awakened senses. He weaves his own unique perspective into existence and embraces the paradoxes of life. Wearing his ancestry with grace, he starts to understand that true sovereignty lies in the righteousness of decisions. That feels about right, because it feels like this energy in this reading too. I mean, with the Page of Swords, it's younger masculine energy, ready to venture forth before he's ready, being a little naive about the situation. Shadow aspects, entitlement, immaturity, emotions out of control. All right, the second one I saw was Sandman. I wonder if you're Leo. I see a Leo in the background there. A lion. I see a Leo in the background. A Leo's a lion. Sandman, 18. Bloop. Bloop. Also masculine. The Sandman emerges from the realm of dreams, his identity veiled in mystery. With stealth and craftiness, he guides his souls through the ethereal landscapes. A master storyteller, he shows visions and dreams, blurring reality with imagination. With each whispered touch, he grants the gift of illusion and fantasy. In his wake, new worlds form, filled with wonderful magic, where reality dances with imagination and the extraordinary becomes ordinary, healing troubled souls. Yet the Sandman's intentions remain unknown. Is he kind guardian or a devious trickster? Surrender to his spell and let your dreams come true, knowing that his touch will unlock hidden truths. Shadow aspects to consider, juggler and fraud. So maybe with this, you know, hermit mode that did come out. Maybe dreaming about what you want and focusing in more on the energy that you want to be versus the energy that you're stuck in right now. Because the energy that I'm feeling with that heartbreak, there's still like episodes where you get these little triggers, these little pings, like I'm poking in the back, like, you're just like, no, stop. When really you should be looking at it face to face and healing it. Maybe you're lying to yourself and juggling. We did have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse pop out too. Death, 13, and XIII. If you're ever at a show, you know I'm there because I do that. I did. Quiet. I don't want to wake anybody up. Death. The time has come to let go. Answering the mystical call demands immense courage and readiness to sway along with life's rhythms. Shedding the chains of unchanging past and stepping boldly to the embrace of the unknown. The act demands surrender to the ever-turning wheel of life. Like that karmic wheel of fortune. And you're still at the top of it. Don't go backwards. You're going to be on the bottom. And here we go again. Round and round we go. And where it stops, nobody knows. Stay on top of that wheel. The act demands surrender to the ever-turning wheel of life. Accept the truth that to be truly alive, one must first let go. It's a dance of faith and surrender, a symphony of grief and love. At that moment of release, when the last traces of resistance fall away, there is a liberation and silent humbleness. Embrace life's cycle and prove the timeless power of existence. Through the sorrow of saying goodbye, you realize that the complex nature of love resides within the same space of your existence. Look in for that love first. Get that self-love back so that you can give it freely. All actions should be in love. All words should be in love. You get angry and your rage just pop off. Think, am I about to say something that's out of love? Or is this ego where I could really hurt somebody and hurt myself? Because guess what? The energy you're putting back, it's going to come right back to you. Or it'll build up and then it comes back in a big way, but we won't go down that road. Anyways, thank you for joining me in my pajama party. I love you all. Love and light to you all always. Blessed be. Good night. Bye.